Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have an NA Friday night fight. Thank you, Corded, for broadcasting this event. Our two maps for today, you have Harper's Ferry Graveyard, and then our second map here is Colquitt's Defense. You're seeing an overview of both of those maps right now. With that being said, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can find behind the scenes footage and videos before everyone else. Our teams for today on the USA side, you have the Irish Volunteer Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, Army of Northern Virginia, Midwest Brigade, 1st Virginia Cavalry, Iron Brigade, 9th Corps, and the 79th New York Highlanders. Whereas on the Confederate side, you have Hood's Division, Hampton's Legion, Mississippi Brigade, 2nd Maryland, Pickett's Brigade, and the WS. With that being said, I hope you enjoy.
Alright, here we are with the first map. We got Harper's Graveyard. And I also have with me Star.
Hello.
Yeah, that's Star. And I'm also Corded. Let's take a look at these maps. Or the regiments, I mean. CSA, we got Hampton Legion, Hood's Division, these guys, 2nd MS, Western Sharpshooters, and PB's Union side, we've got IVB, A and V, Iron Brigade, 1st Cav, Midwest Brigade, 79th New York, and 9th Corps. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how the arty goes on this map. We got 8 for CSA, 5 for Union.
If the CSA uses it right, it can make a big difference on Harper's.
Oh yeah. I'll be watching that a lot, because I like to be critical of artillery, because it's fun.
Alright, so the CSA battery position way up there on the hill, all the CSA battery positions in Harper's Ferry are not very good, but this one I think has the best view of all the maps on Harper's Graveyard, so we'll see if they make good use of it.
Alright, CSA is already going down the middle road. They're charging everyone up there.
Here they go. They either do one or the other, left or right, and they're going right, so let's see how it goes.
That's right. They haven't shifted everyone yet.
No. Slow response, but they did have IVB sitting right there ready for everybody.
I got a few people in that valley, but not everybody. Not a lot, I guess.
That's a strong position too. With all the fence lines and stone walls, it's going to be difficult for the CSA to get a good push going, but if they just sit there and shoot it out, you can see a good amount of ticket damage get inflicted here.
Yeah, forcing the Union to come close is going to be good for them. Well, aside from half the team having bucking ball.
Right. Now, where IVB is sitting is a good spot to shoot at those guys on the stone wall there, but if the CSA already gets going, they're not going to be able to stay there very long.
Yeah, let's see who's on the CSA artillery. Manly position, it's HD. Got 1, 2, a few guys over here. They're going to move. Cannon looks like to the right side of these berms. Okay, they're moving it to the left. And then a French battery all the way up there.
I don't see French utilized as much. I wonder what they're going to try.
Yeah, well, it's a lot harder to see, and you kind of have to shoot through the trees.
You got
MB is
Provost
up
up
there.
here, yeah. So let's see what he can do. IVB still sitting in the same spot. We'll see if they catch around here. But ultimately that CSA attack did fail, which they often do on this map, so we'll see if they regroup and try again immediately, or if they start to slow down on the CSA side.
Somebody check my horse too.
Let's go. Mississippi Brigade.
Got some Union guys pushing up. 79th New York, they're getting aggressive.
Ballsy. Not the smartest play considering they're the defenders, but if they don't take any losses, which they are, you know, a little extra bit of tickets often isn't worth it. I mean, because the CSA has no choice but to push up to you anyway. You might as well let them.
Mm-hmm.
After it was well known that Epstein was a predator.
That's what I was told.
Yes, I
The CSA's all grouped up now. HL's starting to move toward the right side. No, they're going straight
side push?
down. No, wait. They're not moving yet.
Like, hot damn.
Just like sitting up in the middle of the road.
Hey, Grant.
Okay, now they're pushing up straight down the middle again.
I'm waiting for that HD battery to just lay one out on IVB here.
I'm not sure if they're set up quite yet.
They had one gun going.
I will stay on my probation, and I will stay the hell away from 2 properties because apparently deputies in general like to sit down there and wait for me, and I haven't been there since.
Oh, that poor guy.
Here they come.
CSAs, are they coming? Oh, yep, here they come. I was going to say they're taking their time, but oh, they're going to stop and shoot.
Sincerity,
Can't really tell how effective that was. IVB's still standing strong, so if the CSA pushes, they're pushing straight into a line.
79th is coming up again.
It's ballsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they lost more than they gained there, that's for sure. Other line tickets.
Yeah, and they're using rifles. They don't have the buck and ball. The wrong group to be putting up there.
Yeah. Now, if I was the CSA, I would either keep attacking consistently just to keep that ticket drain going, or I would wait until it already starts hammering them, but they have to choose one.
Dad, you with the wrong group.
you are the fence over here that I was over there.
I do like the right side for CSA, because you can kind of force the Union out and a good place for your artillery to hit them.
Yeah, there's more room to play with. You can sneak down through the bushes on the left side of the graveyard here, but it's just so much easier to defend for the Union. There's a whole lot more room on the right side here. So, CSA looks like they're taking up the kind of sit back and shoot stance, which is good if you're waiting for Artie, but if you sit there too long, you run out of time, so we'll have to see what they do with it.
Tickets are doing better now for them.
That's good after that first charge.
Yeah.
So if they get the Artie going, and if they keep inflicting casualties, and if the Union keeps throwing tickets away, the skirmish crew here on the left. Ooh, that was a
that one bounced.
long fuse. Yep. Another long fuse. They're close, they just got to get those fuses together. But if I was the CSA, I wouldn't want to sit back too long. I'd want to keep the fight going.
Mm-hmm. Because definitely shooting across this stone wall isn't going to have much of an effect.
No. Stone walls are just too easy to hide behind. And you got IVB here doing rising volleys. They're barely going to take any casualties doing that. Same for 9th Corps. I mean, it's very, very strong position the USA holds right across the graveyard. You got to force them to come out as the CSA, and that's the only way to do that's to push. But IVB sitting back here with that strong point, and then I think it's A and V over here on the left. Yeah, A and V and MWB.
Let's see this canister. Come on. I hope this is canister.
Oh, left side push. Here they go.
Ah, it was too low.
And I just got shot in the face. Thank you.
Just went right in the dirt.
Is IVB going to respond? Yes, they are. Here they come.
HD sends some guys far. Right behind him.
Yeah, they're getting behind them, which that could work, but
Help a little bit.
I think numbers are going to end up overwhelming. Get some guys in the back line, cause some chaos, kill some officers. I mean, I'm with it. Yep, officer down. And they're still pretty much even. That was a good charge. Now if they just get that battery cooking, they'll be good to go.
Oh, excuse me.
Friendlies.
Hopefully the French batteries gonna side in this left side for CSA. Otherwise they're not at much use.
No, not yet.
We carried this.
Batteries need to get going. Yep, see, there you go. That was battery.
Yep.
Bringing down the battle state. Provost and Nitro up here. See, it's just the issue is the sight line from French. Oh, there was one. Where'd that land?
Are you okay?
Ooh, that looked actually pretty good. Right on the stone wall. There was nobody
Landed
there,
in
but
front of it, yeah.
What'd he say? What the fuck?
they were just a tad off. But if they get that sighted in, that'll be good.
I mean, who wants sour apples?
I'm
right?
here for the sour apples. Where the hell
here
are they
for
at?
the-
What do you mean?
Alright, so CSA is going to regroup and hopefully do it again, because that was a good push. I honestly don't think they were expecting the left side charge, because they didn't really seem ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're CSA, do you go left again, or do you try the right side again?
Depends on how your artillery's doing. I would say right side if they're confident in HD's battery.
Right, exactly. The only downside there is if the battery misses, you know, they got IVB sitting here waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Got Private Hamhaver for IVB. Definitely not Sevi.
Where at?
Back over here with the IVB line. We got some CSA guys creeping up the left side road. Good for picking people off, but at the same time you're going to take casualties doing that. And you don't really have the tickets to spare here, CSA.
The decent thing about it is they're pulling shots. You can use their loads.
True. That would be good to do if they coordinated that with a charge or something somewhere.
Get some fries.
Hey, public smacks them.
Let's see. Is this game in a good place? Kinda.
Oh, and you also got CSA going down the right side as well, down in the gully. Got HD down here. Get up there and harass IVB a little bit.
You're live. You never been out.
You guys tired of taking a nap right now?
Are we,
Are you
It's kind of slowing down here. CSA either needs to make a play or they'll run out of time. Because I'm not seeing much from the battery right now, and that's kind of concerning.
He's rolling away. Grab his corpse before it rolls.
That one looked good.
I've been independent.
Right through the IVB line. Good shot.
Get the flag.
This is so much fun.
Lots of people knocked down, but I think it was just a touch long.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely going to give IBB something to think about, though.
If already can, it'd be a good idea just to blow up the fence right in front of IVP. So friendlies can charge right into him.
Absolutely, that would be good.
Let's see, do they still have one gun running, or have they got another one?
Oh, looks like we got an IVB guy doing a counter battery as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting. Don't often see that employed on this map.
Yeah, so it looks like mainly battery's got 2 guns rolling.
Majority of infantry still just sitting back for CSA. They do have a ticket advantage now. And a touch long by Manly Battery again. If they bring that down just a touch, they're wiping the IVB line.
Hold here.
They'll definitely scare him enough to make him move.
If I'm CSA, we need to keep the ticket drain going, because that clock's not stopping.
I think the ticket drain is fine for right now. Halfway through engaged, they got 28 minutes left.
Yeah. That already cook, I guess, maybe. But, you know, if you get another a couple of engagements like they had on the second charge, the ticket drain's going to be pretty consistent, so they'll get them down to breaking first.
Mm-hmm.
And 79th New York heading down into the gully again. They're going to go right at HD. Who are falling back.
Hold position.
Shoot a couple of them in the back as they run. And
CSA needs to send more people down to the right side.
they should. If they wipe out those 79th guys, that's a few good tickets for them.
Mm-hmm.
And long again from Manly Battery. Dial it in, boys. You're close.
Looks like it's going to be another left side push for CSA. They got more people stacking up.
Alright. Union's kind of in a defensive position. They do have A and B and MWB kind of hiding back to the right, though. I wonder if the CSA is aware of those guys.
All quiet on the second side.
And here they go on the left.
Excited to die.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're coming, they're coming.
Yep.
Oh, right flank.
The reserves from the Union.
Someone's on this cannon. What are they doing?
Not using the cannon yet.
Get ready to repel.
Lots of great ticket drain. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can see the thing just going down quickly.
Union's dropping tickets fast with those charges. That's why they need to keep doing them, in my opinion. If they're going to get ticket drain like that so consistently, they'll be in great shape.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're still up there now, you might want to fall back, just to avoid any, any unnecessary losses.
Well, now these HD guys on the right side have a good opportunity to move up. IVB's moving back to their position.
Right, but on the other side of that coin, if they get killed out of line, it's just unnecessary losses. So where they are right now, while IVB is just getting set back up, would be a good opportunity to throw some shots into them since they're kind of standing in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So tickets are close. Union taking losses. Just let the battery cook a bit more and maybe do a couple more charges, but still taking losses with 25 minutes to go. CSA is doing pretty well for themselves.
Up to the stone wall.
He also hates idiots. So.
I haven't really seen Artie in these charges yet. That's something
No, me neither.
definitely want to
Has
see.
not been coordinated.
Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Ooh, big artillery shot to IVB. Their flag
oh,
going
yeah.
down and a lot of their guys hitting the deck.
The earth is hollow. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Now, if it were me in the CSA, having control of that low right side and knowing that they have at least 2 groups sitting on the left, I would push the right side.
Mm-hmm.
I would see if can't knock IVB down a couple of pegs, take some good casualties.
More Union moving center PAs in the center now. 79th is on the corner.
It's almost like they read my mind. And IVB fell back a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Just to avoid where that Artie's been splashing.
I was dead. Play some, play me some fucking, some ska, bro.
That was a CSA Artie shot towards the one guy running counter battery. I mean, all well and good, but if it were me, I'd continue focus the infantry.
Yeah.
Still don't care.
Survived again.
Still don't
They can
care.
knock you down.
But hit right in between IVB and PA. So, not many casualties.
They're in the ballpark. CSA's ticket advantage is kind of dwindling here. I don't know where they're taking casualties, but they're not inflicting enough in the opposite direction.
We beat that politeness into you. Boom.
And IVB's moving back up to their previous position.
On this map.
So if they were to land a shell right there, that would be big casualties.
That super canister.
You know, what kind of cocktail would a commercial on the rocks?
That. Knock down a fence.
There we go, right side push for CSA.
Ooh. Let's see what you guys got. Right into the IVB. Now would be a fantastic time for an artillery shot.
Yep.
Oh, and it's as if they read my mind. Get in there, boys.
Finally, we see some good artillery.
That was the perfect time for that shot. Very well timed.
Some CSA pushed up on the left side. Western sharpshooters
Oh yeah, look at them go
charging out
behind.
the artillery.
Take out those Artie boys. Free tickets. Solid push by the CSA. With the cherry on top being that Artie shot. Well done by the HD battery. And now they have a sizable ticket advantage. Yeah, it looks like IVB got wiped out with that one. That was a fantastic push.
They don't expect it.
Now the question is, do you wait or do you do it again right as soon as you can? Because
Doesn't really matter if you're
Union's just in
CSA. Time's on your
disarray.
side. And you
Yeah.
can probably expect Union to have everyone together by the time you make either decision.
True. Both teams are kind of in disarray right now after the push. Looks like Union's going to be getting back together before the CSA. But if they do exactly what they just did again, they'll drop to braking and they'll have the field.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shoot the front. You heard him.
IVB grouping up in a big bunch right along this fence line. That's a ripe arty target if I've ever seen one. Whoa, that was a hell of an RPG.
Too far.
That one was long, yep. Ricocheted off the rock and airbursted. Who's behind here? Ninth Corps taking up a really defensive position back behind the artillery. The left side almost seems undermanned for the Union.
Yeah, they don't want to get hit by artillery anymore.
I don't blame them, but left side really hasn't been.
And CSA just might shoot it out for a while.
They got the time. They'll drop into braking, shooting them out.
Mm-hmm. Surprised they don't send more people on the right side again.
That was a good shot on the stone wall. Ooh, another good shot on the stone wall. Inflicting casualties. But I think the juicier target right now would be this IVB line still. All bunched up in one spot. Get it.
Just wait and see some more artillery come through. About the only thing we can really watch right now.
Yeah, CSA has time and they know it. Half a battle state lead, and there's the shot on IVB. Nailed the center of the line and took out about half of them, if not a little more.
There we go. CSA's pushing the left side.
So they're not going to have reinforcements on the left from IVB because the IVB line just got obliterated.
Wait, hold.
Fucking ball tearing through CSA.
The CSA attack stalled, and that allowed the Union to get set up.
Deep right, boys. Deep right. Brakes.
Dropped them to braking, but they're going to get wiped out.
Yes, definitely.
Not the best push, honestly.
Yeah.
I will say by a good margin, their worst push so far. The HD scrims are up here on the right side, just getting picked off. Now is not the time to be throwing away tickets, guys.
I think if the other HD guys went with them, they'd be fine. Went farther up on the right side.
Yeah.
Where they are now, they can't really hit anything other than people that are on the wall.
Well, whoever just shot domed that dude, and it wasn't me.
Don't flag, there's no flag. Hey, get back here. Get back, wherever you are, get there.
Decent already shot there. Bounced right off the stone wall. I think they'd be destructible.
Hey, what are you doing? Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back,
Expectations
get
are
back,
too
get
high
back.
for a game like this.
Thank you.
Head back from the gym.
Again, do the left side push. That's where they got all the flags stationed up.
Maybe. I don't think that's the play, if I'm going to be honest. You don't have the space, and you're just running into a wall of Union. The only people covering the right side for the Union are IVB, and they're not even looking the right way.
So freaking sad.
I think they expect more CSA to be down the hill, but they're not there. And no one, I don't think anyone's going out to scout it.
From inside of a microwave?
Yeah, I am. It's my new mic filter. It's my new mic.
Follow the star. Follow the star, T. Follow the star. Let's go. We're going back to our original position.
The fence right in front of IPB has been just absolutely destroyed.
Oh yeah, it's dead. So the Union is closing the ticket gap again. Seems the longer the CSA sits and waits, the closer the tickets get. And with 13 minutes to go, they're just above halfway through breaking, the Union is, so I'd say another good push or two would seal the deal.
Definitely.
So pull the trigger, CSA, let's make it happen.
Looks like the right side is going to be their thing now, maybe?
I hope so.
More groups on the right side
People
now.
covering the right are IVB. And PA. PA is there too.
There we go. Now CSA's pushing up.
A great arty shot right in the middle of the IVB line again. Maybe a touch early, but still inflicted some casualties.
Not as many as last time, though.
They're going to run into a wall of fire, but they're still going to take losses.
There's the Union from the top.
Yep. Now the CSA's focus here just needs to make sure that you inflict as many casualties here as you can, get them as close as you can to last stand.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if you get them close enough to last stand, artillery can do the rest.
HD guys that were down the hill on the right side, they've pushed up far into the Union.
And they're getting out of line kills, which is going to be huge at this stage of the battle.
Mm-hmm. I think they're going to be able to put them to last stand, these few guys.
Ooh, decent arty shot.
Yeah, it sounds convenient right now.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So the Union hitting last stand with 11 minutes 20 to go.
And
CSA halfway through breaking.
Yeah.
I mean, they got this in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
This is the CSA's game to lose. Let's see how they do it.
Jerk you off.
What? No.
The Joker's moved all the way up to the CSA's stone wall.
Oh no,
He's
I'm
going
about
to be
to die.
spectating.
Name of the game, man.
Well, kill one
You
guy.
guys not see him? Yeah, there we go. They still got one guy up on the far right. Sergeant Major Sock of HD, and he's dead. So, CSA artillery. Let's mop these guys up.
We're about 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
As I'm sure most of the folks watching this will know, once a team hits last stand, every death is permanent. You do not respawn.
Well, the way it is right now, there's no way for Union to come out of last stand. CSA they haven't needed to pre-cap.
Nope.
Or early cap.
The USA has the CSA has this one pretty firmly in their grasp. They just gotta clear out the remaining defenders.
Yeah, some HT guys already moving up on the right side.
Why not? Soften up IVB.
You weren't kidding.
They knocked down the IVB officer.
Still the top
Yep.
part.
So there's their leadership dead.
Mm-hmm. The way CSA is posted up right now, you might just go straight across the graveyard.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Even pushing up the left side would be good right now because there's nobody holding the left except for kind of a little bit of everybody behind the house here.
I mean, the way they have it set up right now, CSA might be able to get to the wall before Union, depending on how quickly the Union recognizes it.
Yeah, they don't really have anybody watching the middle. Small CSA group pushed up the left is baiting the Union out. Ooh, great arty shot. Just wiped out all the CSA guys on the left side. Or at least most of them. Props to the guy on the gun.
I'm out here. I broke.
And here come the CSA, pushing up the right. And what will likely be one of the final charges of the match.
Mm-hmm.
And IVB is not looking at all.
Jeez.
They were looking down the hill at the HD guys, so they have been caught unaware, and this is going to be a slaughter.
Yeah, last of the Union coming to point. They're already going to be outnumbered.
Oh yeah, they're done. With no respawns to back them up and with a solid CSA push, that is going to do it. Final push, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Absolutely not. Alright, give me your thoughts on that store.
I don't think the defenders did anything wrong per se. I just think the CSA did a good job pushing up and inflicting a whole lot of casualties. And of course, their battery, when it did finally get dialed in, was doing great work as well. I think the match was very well played on both sides. Just CSA came out on top.
Yeah, and another thing about artillery is that it's not necessarily the kills that they get, it's them having to force the defenders to kind of change up what they do. When you saw IVV, they had to move around to get away from the artillery, and in the end, with the position they were in, they couldn't actually see the CSA coming, and they also pulled other Union groups to that side. You can see a lot of shots happening there.
Oh yeah. No, it was a very good map for the battery.
Mm-hmm. You can actually see Union lost more people overall.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job, CSA. Next map is going to be Colquitt's. So now Union gets to attack. We'll see how they do. Alright, Colquitt's defense. Second round, here we go. CSA is already backing up into the woods as usual. Some Union groups already moving out. Who is this? IVB. They might be going straight for the CSA artillery. The rest of the Union's holding back. Slowly moving themselves out.
Now, from my experience playing the Union on this map, the conventional attack is to go northwest down the hill and try and get in the woods. And the CSA is obviously shifting to defend against that. That does not seem to be the plan, though, for the Union. They're taking the road all the way to the White House and maybe going for the artillery, maybe taking the high ground. I'm very interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, one good thing about that strategy is you don't have to cross the big open field that's on the left side for Union. It's a big advantage that the CSA has. They are sending some people down there. 79th York. They're the only ones going left side.
Not use it.
Oh, they better be careful, because the majority of the CSA team is sitting here waiting for them. Now they are starting to shift left.
I'm sure they can expect most of the CSA to be down there. Let's see if the CSA repairs will be sent up quickly.
Aim.
Like it's all HD guys for one Mississippi gun.
Well, they did good last round, so
one's already fired. They fired right at the back side of the the house. That was a good hit.
That's right where they needed to hit.
Oh, that was
Oh, and there's a lot of blood and a lot of bodies down here, so that was a solid shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can fire straight through that house.
CSA team. Only one unit's really reacting thus far. A lot of them are shifting left, but only one is actually moving to defend the battery, and that is going to be MB.
Yeah, you only got
just
Western
got
sharpshooters
whacked
here.
by a cannonball. Who are these guys? WS?
Yeah, Western sharpshooters. They're the only ones close enough to.
Well, they're gonna take 9th Corps head on here.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna
Or not.
run
They're
away from
falling
that.
back. That is the right call. It doesn't really matter how good you are. If they throw more people at you, you're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm. Let's watch some of the body shots.
And then you've got HL taking a volley at 9th Corps from up the road. Now, what is the Union plan here, I wonder? Because this attack, while it's a good attack, they're going to lose their momentum going uphill. And now that the CSA has had time to shift the majority of their team up here, I don't know.
Union's going all the way up to the artillery. Got some good tickets.
Union pushing out the battery, like you said. Second Lieutenant Yeager doing his best to defend, but he will stay alive. He's still alive. Still alive. Now he's dead. There he goes. Solid defense.
Union's still behind the tickets.
It doesn't really shock me at this point.
Hopefully we'll see some Union artillery hit the CSA line that's at the top of the hill.
Hopefully. It's a clean line. There's no real reason why they wouldn't be able to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious what the angle is for the Union. Good, already hit by the Union there, or did it go long? Looks like it went long.
Yeah, it bounced.
So the unconventional Union attack, I'm interested as to how they're gonna inflict casualties here to knock down the battle states. Because this shootout here on top of this hill, while it's a good position they're both holding, this is one the Union's ultimately gonna lose, I think.
They are sending people down to the low road.
Ooh, they are.
There is a A good bit of HD guys all the way down the right side.
A and V led by Colonel Killer, taking up a solid position along the wood line here. And HD and HL are falling back, and
check their ringas.
really, the CSA at the top of the hill here are kind of not quite cut off, but they do have more than one direction to think about now. Although, this is 2 units here, HD and HL going up against A and V. As they are taking the fight now into the forest.
Come up for shots to the west.
Dude, shoot them! Shift your cover, watch it.
Rotate your cover, boys.
All guns firing west. All guns firing west.
I can't see them.
Can't help but feel like the Union's missing some people. I'm looking around, they're not...
They've got some people in spawn. They've got a few on the right side. I mean, their Union left side.
So IVB and IB are here together. And then A and V is down here. That's 3 officers. Where's the 4th?
Midwest Brigade, load and hold. To the west.
Moving out.
Yeah, may not have been spawned in.
Flag.
9th Corps get wiped?
No, I think that just their officer died.
I can't find him.
This left side sees Union groups going in. Charging that HD.
Oh, yep, here comes HL.
Mm-hmm.
This could be bad for the Union. Looks pretty even. Looks like still very even.
No, I'm your friend.
Killer taking down the CSA officer with a sword. Impressive in its own right.
It's like Union might actually win that charge.
It's very close still. It's coming down to a man. It is extraordinarily close. It looks like the CSA, by the smallest of margins, is going to come out on top.
Yeah, Union was doing
With
a
the
good job
TK.
of keeping people together in that charge.
And yep, CSA, again, by 3 men, is going to win that engagement. So the attackers here are down by about 1/3 of a battle state. They're not really fighting together, which I think is going to hurt them in the long run if they don't switch things up a bit.
It's like IVB might be switching up a little bit.
I'm having a hard time keeping track of these guys.
Yeah.
Here's 9th Corps. I was looking for them, hanging out by the house. IVB is falling off, or are they going forward?
They're going up again. I don't know why they don't just stay up with the artillery. I don't think it's quite out of bounds for them. Can't just stay up there on that snake fence. They've got a good chance at taking tickets. Got HL moving up the road.
Battery spawns. If the CSA was to cut off and kill the guys on top of this hill here, that would be a massive ticket gain.
Union respawners are going toward their left side. There are not really any
Getting in the
CSA
woods?
forces over there.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'd say
woods.
a good thing to do would be to take it to the woods here. You do have HD in the woods, but an overwhelming force would wipe them out if they're not supported.
Most of the
And that's A and V going back into the woods.
Yeah, most of the CSA is pulled over to the artillery. Some of them are starting to move that direction into the woods.
9th Corps is going across the open field down towards the woods as well. Looks like a general call might have been made out in Steam chat. That's the change in play.
Doesn't it look like HD saw them coming up? Maybe?
No, here they come.
Back. Yeah, they're just firing and retreating.
Yep, good play. Good skirmisher tactics right there.
I feel like they should have started shooting at them when they first saw them coming across the field. And doing that, they could have stopped them at the fence, maybe.
If they even did see them coming across the field.
Yeah. 9th Corps is hooking all the way around to this left side.
Yep, 9th Corps is going to back up A and V. They got MB coming in hot, though, on their right flank, and I don't know that they see them. Ninth Corps' officers looking off to the left.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Enemies are to the north, west, north. Enemies north.
Yeah, northwest is not friendly.
I wanna get digital. Let's.
What's that? We got a lot of CSA here in the woods. And still got an engagement up on the hill. It's kind of stalemated right now.
Virginia till she trembled through and through.
And tickets are about the same, if not closing a little bit.
Come here, coward.
As I say that, Union falls to engage.
You're faking a fraud.
A and V is taking a run at MB. And MB is none the wiser. Caught him in the middle of reloading.
Yeah, where's the CSA of the Woods? Hasn't quite got here yet to help out.
And here comes HD. And HL. So CSA have the numbers. And they're going to win that engagement just on numbers alone. That's rough.
Why am I crouching? I don't know what I'm doing.
Couple of Union stragglers. The best play is going to be to get out of Dodge.
I haven't seen much from the Union artillery.
No,
where have they put their guns? Okay, see one. They hide the other one? Yeah, they put it all the way back in the forest.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. They are aiming at the fence. You see, already, but that's not where the infantry is.
All right. Underwhelming artillery from the Union. IB's pushing out the battery once again. Getting some free kills. There's nobody up here really to support the battery for the CSA anymore.
I have a beast coming up as well.
Yeah, if they win this engagement, they can lock it down. That would be really good for the Union.
Yeah, they can get some great
And
tickets
the rest
off
of the CSA. Yeah, the rest of the CSA is too busy dealing with the woods. If the Union secures this, that is going to be a huge victory. They got HD to deal with before they do, though. Because if they secure it, they can farm tickets, they have a nice high ground position, and they don't have to worry about the cannons anymore. Looks like the Union has secured the position.
Yep, rest of the Union going toward the left side again. Some of them are actually already moving in.
It's not the play.
Coming over to the left over here.
You're just going to be defeated in detail doing that. There's a much superior CSA force waiting for you. Any movement in those woods needs to be done as a team, especially when the entirety of the CSA is in there.
Out of this rock set. Please push out west.
Yeah, that.
Cover! Shoot! Cover!
Pull back! Pull back! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Let's go! Let's go!
And the Midwest Brigade pushing HL back.
Push west! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Everyone!
Now PA and 9th Corps able to move in. Here comes the rest of the CSA down the hill.
Yep. And with overwhelming superiority like that, they're just going to wipe out the Union. Which is going to be detrimental to the tickets. And the Union might lose their flag here as well. HD is getting in behind them. Yep. The 9th Corps troops in reserve here just got wiped out by the HD skirmishers.
Good for them.
And now the Union is cut off. So they got HD skirmishers behind them and the rest of the CSA army in front of them. And this is ultimately going to be a wipe. Well, Union, you need a new plan. IVB's up here taking tickets away from the skirmishers trying to reclaim the battery. Which is good. That's probably what's keeping them in the fight. But any engagement in the woods right now is just not really coming to anything. Union forces that are left in the woods are breaking out.
Yeah, they want to save their flags, definitely.
It's good for them.
It's like the rest of the Union's going to be coming to the left side now.
Somebody's moving down the hill into the woods. Who is this?
Probably IVB.
It's IVB, yep.
Pussy.
Mission to
I
set
wouldn't
everything
rush
on fire.
to give away your advantageous position on top of the hill. Looks like IVB is going to hold that down. I'm sorry, IB is going to hold that down.
Yeah, something like that.
And yeah, the rest of the infantry can focus on the rest of them. Although IVB, you do have HD right on your heels.
Yeah, they're quickly going into those woods.
Maybe they think they got a flank. It's HD skirms they're taking shots at.
They're already gone, dude.
They're gone.
Oh, dude.
Alright, let's go.
They're charging in. They're
right there.
That's
not going to have a good time.
A good idea, yeah. We know more about the situation than they do, obviously, but that is not going to end well for them.
Yeah. Also, they lost their flag, so... I mean, they should have expected most of the CSA to be in the woods.
Right. I don't know if they thought there was less of them than there was, but... yeah, that didn't go very well.
I think that was a pretty reckless movement. I mean, they moved across the open field, so they probably saw them, and they went quickly deep into the woods.
Again, I cannot stress enough
Get up and over and
the need to work as a team here if you're the Union. One consolidated push, because the CSA is kind of spread out in the woods. One strong push together, and you guys can dislodge the enemy. But just running in one regiment at a time, you guys are going to get mopped up. And as I say that, you got 9th Corps and A and V moving in at the same time. But all of your movements need to be as one.
We've still got Iron Brigade all the way up the top of the hill. Dealing with these skirmishers. I think they're probably doing most of the work getting tickets.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. The guys who are trying to reclaim the battery are throwing away tickets for the CSA, and that's the only thing really keeping the Union in the game at this point.
Get your loads if you use them.
Charge your bandits once you get them.
The shots top of the rock, northwest north, right on top. Let them have it.
They're gonna be to our north.
And the CSA in the woods have formed a solid line. So, and again, I cannot stress it enough. Any movements the Union makes, they need to make together.
Mm-hmm. Looks like IVB is coming toward in the woods. That's good. I think they might be going... trying to get on this eastern side of the woods. And attempt to get a flank into the CSA.
Yeah, CSA's reacting now. It's an uphill battle. If I was IVB, I'd try and test whatever unit's on the far right of the CSA.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can open that flank up, but we shall see. I don't know who this is on the right. Who is this? HD Skirms. They're not really looking at IVB's current position, so if they were to run right at them, they might be able to clean them. Oh, they totally could. They're not looking at all.
I think they're coming around.
And then the next unit up would be MB, and then you've got HD and HL on the far right of the unit. Or I'm sorry, the CSA side.
There's some out there south.
Yeah, she does see them now. And that they know they've got a Union group out in the field.
Make sure once you take your shots, you load in cover.
PA's moving themselves into the field toward point. Looks like they might want to cap.
I mean, I guess?
Yes, that's what they're doing.
Who is it? It's PA. I mean, to each their own, I guess. It's not really going well for them any other way, so might as well try it. I wonder now if the CSA is going to get hyper aggressive and try and push him down into last stand.
I think it's not a bad thing for the Union to do. They've got control of the CSA artillery, so they don't have to worry about artillery shooting down into them. But they do have to worry about the CSA that's on the road.
HD is going right at MWB and 9th Corps. Yep, CSA is getting aggressive.
Yeah, well, with you on counterattack now, you gotta use the open field now. Like the rest of the Union is pulling back, back to this snake fence. They're the smart ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, Union's gonna lose tickets fast if the CSA is gonna get aggressive like that.
Yeah, I think them defending points is gonna be the good thing for them to do.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to get recapped right away, which is what looks like is happening.
Because they're going to be in the open field.
We got HD shooting up the hill at 79th New York, who have been very good at getting shot, I've noticed. And HL's supporting them.
IVB is very clumped up in the field. They're going to get ripped apart, I think.
Maybe. They're about even on numbers. But the HD and HL boys do have that stone wall for cover.
Yeah, they've got the stone wall and they're spread out much more than IVB is.
They are taking heavy losses. Lots of their boys are getting shot, but maybe that was just a few at once, but
CSA's getting the majority on point now.
Yep. USA is soon to hit breaking. This is by no means not winnable for the Union. I mean, because CSA is halfway to breaking with 20 minutes left on the clock. But it has not been going very well so far. 20 minutes is a good long time for them to drop them down and then jump the point, but they're going to have to start working together, which thus far they have not.
The Union that's in the back here with AMV and PA and some of 9th Corps, they need to start moving up on the point if they want to keep it at least.
Right. I mean, they're sitting back watching IVB get shot to shreds, and I can understand why you wouldn't want to move yourselves up into that, but you want to inflict as many casualties as you can here.
Yeah, IVB is having to pull back. Oh, and now comes the rest of the Union team coming in. 9th Corps is going to start moving up.
And you have A and V pushing the road.
We're getting bullied. We're getting bullied. We're getting.
Which is a good idea. Get on the flank of the CSA. Might as well.
They're not looking at us, boys. Shoot them. Shoot them in the back. Blow their brains out the front of their skull.
Now we got a rep coming in. 2 reps
Oh,
coming in.
shit. They're coming in. They see us.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, if CSA is smart, they'll pull back. And, well, Union has 20 minutes to knock them down half a battle state and then cap. It's by no means not doable.
Yeah, I think they can definitely get them to breaking before they go to final push.
Oh, without a doubt. Assuming nobody just kills themselves, you know? No suicide charges, and you guys can still win the game pretty easily. I still think a huge part of what's keeping this Union team in the game is these guys who for some reason are still trying to contest the battery. Let the battery go. Union has it. Stop throwing your tickets away.
Get him, yeah.
HD scrims here on the rock, contesting A and V. As long as you guys aren't getting shot to shreds, that's good. Keep them at bay. Who is down here? IVB and 9th Corps together on the bottom of the map. Only, well, there's 3 CSA groups in the woods. 2 of them on the front and 1 in reserve.
I think it'd be interesting to see if Union would send their arty guys up to the CSA artillery, and then just like load some canister and fire it down to the forest, see what happens.
Not a bad idea. I mean, Union has been pretty underwhelming as far as artillery has been concerned this game.
They've had opportunities.
Right. Lots of open space, lots of clumped up lines, and they're just not really utilizing, unfortunately. Like that shot, way long fuse. Was at the HD scrims. They hit long, and then the fuse was about 2 seconds too long.
Tickets are doing pretty good for Union. They're knocking CSA down.
Yeah, I mean, I dare say they're closing the gap.
More CSA pushing
Whatever
up
they're
on the
doing
Union in the forest, though.
Whatever they're doing it right. And with 17 minutes to go, you could very easily still win this game. A and V might be pushing up the HD scrims.
They sure are.
Killer going down. And HD is probably going to run. Yep, get out of there, boys.
Run away. Run away, you cowards.
Gotta give the HD guys props. They're playing the skirmishing tactics very, very well. Tactics I often use in my own line. Now, Union is capping, and I don't know that they want to. Not yet. Get off a point. A cap here would be very bad.
I can't tell who's capping it right now. Why does CSA go out? They're
Probably
pushing
to stop
everybody
the
out.
Cap, if I had to guess.
I think Union might have accidentally capped it if CSA hadn't moved out.
Yeah, they probably would have, and now CSA is in the open, and they're going to lose a lot of tickets.
And they were not in danger of going to breaking.
No.
At least for like a couple minutes.
No, so A and V now has prime position to shoot the ever-living hell out of HD, the entire CSA team, pretty much. And if I'm IVB and 9th Corps, I'm moving up through those woods, and I'm cutting them off.
No, I like eye blue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I hope they kill
Right, if you're just Union down here, yeah, you go through the woods, just get yourself closer.
Yep, looks like 9th Corps is doing just that. They're pushing up. Get that advantageous position and take as many of those casualties as you can.
Refills for the master.
IVB's fine to sit back and shoot, and we got I guess a battery officer pushing the point for CSA. Oh, they're already here. So CSA is holding down that point. Ooh, big push against A and V by HL.
This might put CSA to breaking, I think.
It might. At the same time, they are going to win that engagement pretty handily, but they are going to get away with their flag.
Now, Iron Brigade's going to be able to shoot down on HD, or whoever's down here.
Oh, are they giving up? They gave up the arty.
There they go.
And they are now breaking. Look at that. This game has gotten closer than you would think. Oh, what happened to 9th Corps? Oh, they must have died.
Iron Brigade's pushing down the hill. Right down into HD. Gonna take those rocks.
This would be a good time for IVB to move forward. Because HD and HL are getting sandwiched.
They're pushing all the way down into the road.
If I'm IVB down there, I'm pushing forward. The only thing is that IB's kind of getting shredded.
Let's see, where's 9th Corps coming from? They're still in spawn. They're going down the road, it looks like.
Can IB get out with their flag? Probably not. Nope, they did.
9th could save the flag. They're pulling back.
Potentially. Yeah, Union has lost a lot of tickets. 2 very, very bad melees for the Union there, and they are just about in the final push.
Definitely to the right. Shit.
MVP, you got a nice snap.
And whoever's on those rocks with the Union is about to get hit in the backside by somebody. Yep, A and B, the remainder thereof, getting wiped out by HD. And now the CSA has their guns back, and we're back to square one.
Yep. Now Union's going to have to take the point under threat of artillery.
Whoever's pushing up on the Union right now is just going to lose more tickets. Maybe put the the USA down to final push. 79th New York. Don't do it.
Decent arty shot. Knocked down some people.
Now, I don't know if the entire Union team is aware that the CSA has their guns back, but I feel like they might learn very soon.
Interesting move. IAB's pulling themselves way across the field.
Okay. I mean, the CSA has taken up the prime defensive position. Something that, honestly, they shouldn't be able to hold right now. There's no tangible reason that the Union already isn't just massacring those guys on point.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just not.
Let's see if this guy gets a shot off. I think that is a good move for IVB to move up there. I mean, this position for the CSI, trying to attack the point from where they were, it's nearly impossible.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, but now they have to all run up one road. Which is exactly what they're doing. And they're not going all as one.
Yeah, Ninth Corps just going up by themselves, but they're going to be in final push in just a few seconds.
Neither of those battery shots were any good.
So now the Union has limited their number of available good pushes.
To maybe 2.
Yeah.
This is a big map, unfortunately, for the Union.
Right now, this is not a good push.
They've got maybe 2 good pushes, and this one right now is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the CSA's position right now is just fantastic.
Yeah.
When the Union all commits to that charge, if I'm a line on top of the hill, I'm charging the flank. 100%.
I think Union might have a bit better approach if they just came in from the south side of that fence, that road.
Brace it up.
They get a little bit of a deflated.
Coming in, brace it up, shoulder to shoulder, stand firm, brace it up, stand firm.
Oh, and there the artillery is, just in time to hit their own guys. Good job, fellas.
Okay, 2.5 minutes. We'll see what the rest of the Union does coming out of spawn. I guess they're just going to go straight down the road.
I mean, they don't really have anything else. I mean, I guess the CSA is close to breaking. They could try and force overtime, but they need to do it all as one, and they're just not. So I understand time is kind of the essence here, but you gotta move as a crew. Otherwise you're all just gonna get killed. Who's in the house? What are y'all doing?
Downstairs.
Was there anybody upstairs though?
No.
Thanks, man.
We're checking the house for enemies.
Yeah, just checking it out, making sure. And the entire Union team's running up this road, but unless a miracle goes down. I believe
They need to give themselves a little bit of time to form up, because otherwise it's impossible.
I believe the CSA is going to have a pretty strong hold on the point here.
Mm-hmm.
Although they do have a good portion of their team up on the hill and not on the point, so if the Union all pushes at once here, they might be able to get it, but I seriously doubt it.
Perfect.
Yeah, Yeah, lots of their team isn't even close to being close to point.
No. But they are running out of time. They gotta go. Well, there's a decent enough hardy shot. Better late than never.
Yeah, people on top
Here
of the hill.
come
Now
the
they're
guys
coming
on
in.
the hill, yep. And yeah, that's it for the Union.
Oh wow, I didn't have the scoreboard up this entire time. Well, there it is. Alright, give us your thoughts, Star.
Well, one team was working together, fighting together, kind of just moving in groups and doing what they needed to do, and the other one was not. I think the Union did a great job pushing up the hill and taking the artillery, but that was really the only good move they made, unfortunately. So props to the guys on top of the hill, but CSA just kind of had that one.
Yeah, the biggest thing we didn't see from the Union is that they just didn't move together. That just destroyed them. CSA was able to move their groups a lot more cohesively. Especially in these last moments. You can see Union going in piecemeal, and they're just going to get destroyed by this CSA that's able to just move around them and envelop them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big casualty difference.
Yeah, not surprising, really.
Any final thoughts, Star?
My final thoughts is that the Union battery on map 2 could have done a whole lot better. There was a whole lot of times there where a lot of the CSA team was sitting right out in the open, and yeah, underwhelming. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and them moving the guns to where they did, it was not really necessary since they took out any counter battery that they could. Well, anyway, it was an interesting one to watch. CSA did good both rounds, so.
Agreed. Solid performance.
Yeah. See y'all next time.